Hey, what's up everybody? Wes here coming at you with a new video. I wanted to show you this 2020 Toyota Tacoma. It's the TRD Sport and this thing's pretty sick. I've only had it for about a month. I've got less than 1,000 miles on it. Coming from a 2005 Toyota Tacoma pre-runner, so it's definitely an upgrade. The first major upgrade I did to this truck was to put these BF Goodrich all-terrain tires on. It came with a 265/65R17 Toyo 830 Open Countries, and while I like these tires, they're rated for 50,000 miles. I do prefer a slightly more aggressive look, and since this is a two-wheel drive truck that I've got here, I wanted something with a little bit more bite to it and something that was going to get me out of the ice, snow, and mud. It's got a great sidewall pattern, and it really just sets the look of the truck off completely. It changes it for the better. So if you're looking at getting a Tacoma, definitely plan on putting a little bit of money back for a new set of tires. Now, moving into the interior, anybody that's familiar with the third gen Toyota Tacomas will realize this hasn't changed a whole lot, but here are the pattern seats with the matching headliner. On the yellow dome lights, so I plan on switching to LEDs in the near future. This one actually came with the all-weather floor mats. Some people might want to go with the carpeted, but the floor mats are definitely very versatile and usable. I'm just going to keep everything clean. You can just wash it out. But otherwise, the interior is largely the same as all the other third gen Tacomas. Now, the TRD Sport does have the push button option. So you just hit the button and it starts right up. Here's the boot up screen. And you'll see here this is pretty low miles. I've only got 910 miles on it currently. This truck also features an 8-inch touchscreen with 6 speakers for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, as well as Amazon Alexa. It's compatible with hands-free phone capability and music streaming via Bluetooth. And one feature I really liked about this truck that I didn't expect was the steering wheel. It's just got a very good overall feel. It's a two-tone leather with kind of a grip material, and it's stitched all the way around. And it's got the raised areas for the 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock position, but just has a very good overall feel, and I don't think I'm even going to bother putting a cover over this wheel. The shifter itself also has a really good feel, and then there's some additional features here right in front of that. We've got the Q1 phone charger. We just lay it here and it's going to charge the phone up, and there's a cool feature here as well for the rear window. Just give it a push and it slides open, and pull it and it's going to close for you. Thought that was super nifty. I don't use it a lot, but still very cool to have. Aside from that, the rear view mirror has auto dimming as well as directions. You're going to have a sunglasses holder. On top of that, you're also going to have an SOS button here, where if you ever get into any kind of an incident or have any trouble, you can press that and talk to someone. And as with other models, the driver front seat is fully adjustable. You can go up and down with the front of the legs. You can raise the seat height up and down. You can also drive it forwards or backwards, and then there's also lumbar support, so front seat fully adjustable. You can't go wrong there. And although this interior is the same as other third gen Tacomas, I think it's a great design. It's something they'll probably change in the future, but why mess with perfection? But one thing I wish they would mess with is the rear passenger legroom. You can see here there's just not a lot of space for passengers. Even though I am taller than most, I'm 6'5", there's just still not a lot of room for passengers. One thing they do have though is a lot of storage space. Underneath each seat they have these lockers that'll open up and they run through to the other side. It's a good place to have your jacks, any extra storage that you may need. And as an added benefit, each seat also pulls up and leans forward, and there's going to be some storage in the back. But otherwise, aside from that storage, I do wish that there was a little bit more leg room for our passengers. Now on the website there's all kinds of extra features you can add to these trucks. One of the few that I have on this one is the external keypad. You just touch it here to wake it up. If you don't have your keys, you can punch in your preset code and it's going to let you back into your truck, no problem. The gas cap's pretty standard. Instead of running regular gas like it recommends, I'm going to be using top tier gasoline throughout the life of this vehicle. A couple of useful features are the backup cam with a locking tailgate, as well as a plug-in on the rear bed, which is super useful. Alright y'all, so now we're going to move underneath the hood. You're going to notice right off the bat this is a V6. I highly recommend that over the inline 4. It's going to help your resale value. It's also going to have the D4S logo here. What that is a direct force technology. This is basically going to be something that's going to help clear the carbon buildup on your fuel injectors. It's a self-cleaning technology that some of these cars have and trucks. This got added into the Tacomas in 2015. So the overall goal is to reduce the carbon buildup and keep your fuel injectors working smoothly. Aside from resale value, another reason that I recommend the 6-cylinder over the 4-cylinder besides performance is that the gas mileage is very negligible. This TRD Sport gets 19 city, 24 highway, whereas the 4-cylinder is just going to get about a mile more. And then coming from a 2005, something I was surprised to see was that this has a 0-weight oil. I thought that was pretty cool. These engines have definitely advanced quite a bit in short years. And right behind the emblem here, you'll notice this is our sensor for the Toyota Safety Sense, the automatic braking and alerts. Now, it seems like most people that get a Tacoma do aftermarket headlights, but the ones that come with it are actually pretty cool. This is the daytime running lights. Just kind of gives it a little extra look and just kind of pulls together the whole feel of the truck. And then it's also got the turn signals on the side mirrors in this model. They're pretty standard on the front end, nothing very special, but if you did want to replace the headlights, they're very easy to do so. The actual headlights, even though it's not dark here, you can kind of see they almost have a bit of a glazed over look, which is kind of eerie but also kind of cool, but some people don't prefer it, so they just switch those out completely. But all in all, this truck's super solid. I'm very thrilled with it. It looks great. I think the tires are what really set it off, and if you'll notice, I painted the grille in the front to color match everything. I have a separate video for that if it's something that you're interested in doing. But if I do any major modifications to this truck, I'll definitely post videos and let you know. I'm going to try to keep it fairly stock and just kind of look to trade this thing in within the next few years or so and keep an upgraded truck. But if you're still here, feel free to click like, click subscribe, drop a comment below. I'll make sure to answer you back, and I will see you next time. Peace.